Hey loves, I know this is a bit too late for the New Year's Eve, and this would be my first tutorial for the year 2017. So let's start off with the priming water from Freedom, and I'll be using a lot of Freedom makeup product, and then next I'll be using the primer from Freedom as well, and I'm applying that all over my face since my face is oily. So I'm using here the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, and I'm just spreading out all over my face using my sponge. Don't worry if it looks really white on me because my skin is really acidic and it gets darker after an hour. And next I'm using here the Naked Skin concealer, and this is in the light shade, so I'll be using that to highlight my face and conceal my imperfections. And then after that I am going to blend it all out using my Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. And then next I'm using here my Pro Strobe palette, and this is the powder palette from Freedom, and I'm using that banana shade, and I'm just applying that, a lot of it, tons of it, on my highlighted areas. And then next I'm using a light brown shade to slightly contour around the area. Okay, next for the brows, I'm using here the brow pomade, and this is in the shade medium brown, and I'm just outlining my brows first, and then after that we'll fill in the sparse areas of the brows. And to complete my brows, I'm using here my Pro HD brow palette, and I'm gonna be using the black shade since my hair is already black, and then light brown shade on the inner part of my brows for that ombre effect. And then I'm going to use that concealer from the palette as well, and then I am going to conceal all the imperfect lines on my brows, keep it on fleek. Then I'm gonna be using here the eye primer from Freedom, and then make sure to blend it really well. The next for my eyes, and this is the Freedom Pro Artist Pad, and it looks like an iPad. So I am using that light brown shade, it's matte, and I am gonna be spreading that on my crease area, and then using that, it's like a maroon shade, use that on my crease as well, but only on the outside part. So make sure to blend all the edges. And then next for the glitters, I'm using here the Inglot Duraline, and just one drop is enough for each of your lids. Apply the Duraline on my lids so that the glitters will stick. And for the glitters, I'm using here the baby pink glitters from Marionnaud. Pat the glitter on your lids. After that, just off the exit so that it won't go all over your face, and you don't want that. Since we're done with that, line your eyes with a cat eye. Well, you can make yours larger if you like, but this is enough for me. And also apply a little bit on the outer half of the lower lash line. The next, mascara. I don't need to explain that. It's really easy. Of course below as well, don't forget that. And then next for the eyelashes, I am gonna be using here the Mink, and after applying the glue, wait for it to get tacky for about 30 seconds and then apply that on your lashes. And voila! Amazing! So I'm gonna be using here my bronzed product from Freedom, and this is amazing. I always use this for contouring, and I'll be doing a soft contouring right here on the perimeters of my face, as you can see, and also on my nose line. And next for the blush, I'll be using a baked blush in pink shade, and I'm gonna be applying that on the apples of my cheeks. And of course for the highlight, I'm gonna be using this highlighter from Freedom Makeup, and apply that on your nose and also on the side as well, and then on the inner corner of the eyes and on the brow bone area, of course on the cupid's bow and on the highest points of the cheeks and chin, and that's it. No. For the lips, I'm using this beautiful shade from Freedom, and it's like a black shade that has shimmers in it. I don't know if it's black or blue, but it's just like that. So I'm applying that on my lips. And then next for the lips, this is a glitters that I bought from National Bookstore. It's a craft store, so it's actually iridescent, but when you apply it on your lips, it looks holographic. So I'm gonna name this makeup tutorial holographic. So apply that on your lips using a brush. Make sure to pat it on, don't drag. Alright. And for the last step, I'm gonna be using here my fixing spray from Freedom Makeup. Wait for it to dry and then you're good to go on your parties. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you loved my tutorial. And I am so sorry for being so MIA for a long time because I am busy with my work. Thank you so much. Bye. I love you. Mwah.